Hey guys, welcome back. Just wanted to do a quick garden update. Sorry it's been a little bit. I've been feeling really horrible, and unfortunately I've been super busy as well. So between the two, I just haven't been able to do a whole lot. So I apologize, guys. I think I've gotten some videos to be updated. So even though I haven't been posting, hopefully I've gotten some videos, but not as much as I like. So I'm gonna try to remedy that and get us some more videos up. So this here's my plant my son brought to school this year, and this is the end of the year, so they're sending it home with him. So when we started, it was just the really big plant there. Obviously aloe vera grows like weeds, just grows and grows and grows. So so that was the one he started out with, and he's got all the little baby ones all around it, pretty much like it's, I guess you could say, mother plant, I'm assuming. I would be right on that. Like, that's the mother, and then, he was just probably a little smaller than that guy. I pulled him out and stuck him in the pot at the beginning of the year. I know it's a bit small of a pot for that plant. But he did really good. He watered it every day and took good care of it. So he was, and plus it's an aloe vera, so it's pretty hard to kill. But he did quite well. So I'm very proud of the little guy. So, moving on here, I'm pretty sure I told you guys about that. Oh, I haven't done an update on that little aloe vera in a long time, but he's doing pretty good. I'm pretty sure I told you guys about these two. These two were actually seeds that I had gotten from the pumpkin that I was growing in my yard there. So, I pulled it apart and I had a bunch of seeds. They weren't the best looking seeds, but I, harvested them anyways. And so, this is actually, I'll finish the story on those in a second. This is actually the school. We had taken one of the buckets in because we were growing a couple of them, and we brought a bucket in with a pumpkin attached to it. So it grew, and the kids loved it, and so when the vine died, they harvested the pumpkin because I told them we harvested ours and found seeds, and they said, oh, that's great. So the kids harvested the pumpkin and found a bunch of seeds in that one at school, so they went ahead and pulled the seeds, and the teacher had them replant the seeds into this bucket here, and it has done quite well. All the little kids, the teacher had the little kids do it, so these are actually ones that were planted by the hands of kids. So it looks like those kids have pretty good skills there, because here's my two. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4, it looks like, growing. Oh, 5 it looks like, maybe. If not more. But hopefully you guys can see it. I'll just try to. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 back here. So they have 5, if not 6, because it looks like that. There's a little one growing in there too. So they have 5 or 6 of them growing in there, so they're doing quite well. So this is the end of the year, so the teacher went ahead and sent the home with us, me and my son. So that was exciting. All the little kids thanking us and everything. So that was really a big joy. So anyways, the reason I bring this one up is I was gonna say that she said, oh yeah, I pulled the seeds and I had the kids plant them, and here it is. Way back when they were just little guys. And so she said, well, why don't you just try to grab the seeds in the condition that they're in and plant them? And so I didn't think much of it. I thought that you had to dry them out, which for the time they had been drying for about a day or so. So these two were planted off of seeds that had only been drying out for, I want to say, a day. It might have been 2 days. These two are because of that one, and these are because I told the teacher about the seeds I harvested. Because to be all honest, the pumpkin wasn't a huge pumpkin. It was I would say it would be good size for a mini pumpkin, those little decorative pumpkins you set on your table and stuff. So I would say that was a good size. But for like a pumpkin that you would buy and carve for Halloween, that would not have been good size, the ones that we had. So I wasn't expecting to get any seeds out of it, and sure enough, the little pumpkins produced tons of seeds, and I have tons of seeds. So so that's pretty much the story behind all these and the updates and everything. This one's not doing as well because you get 5-6 plants growing in the space that you would normally just have one. Plus the soil in there has fallen quite a bit. Even the soil in these has started to kind of fall and compact a bit. I try to fill them up as high as I can. This is probably about what this was. I don't remember, a couple months ago, I want to say, when I brought it in. I had just fertilized it, so hopefully they should have fertilizer in there. Although I think it's about time for this one to get refertilized. These two I fertilized right before I stuck those two in, so those should be okay, but I'll probably sprinkle fertilizer in here. I would like to fill up the dirt some more, but I'm pretty sure I can't. I might be wrong on that though. Maybe if the vine hardens, then maybe I can put some dirt around it. I don't know. I know with a lot of plants you cannot put dirt and everything around it, because then you kind of drown it out and kill it. These are pumpkin vines though, and I know vines usually follow a little bit of a different set of rules, so I don't know, but so I'm excited about that. This update's going a little longer than I had thought, which is fine, but I'm just going to cut this off here, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the aloe vera over there. Well, you can't see it. And then my pumpkin story there. So I think it's really great that the school does what it does, trying to get kids involved in planting and teaching them about how to take care of plants, what you need to do, and that sort of thing. So I'm extremely excited, and everything. So, but that's pretty much that. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut the video off. This one is putting off some flowers, so I'm excited about that as well. So hopefully we'll have some pumpkins growing out of that one there. I don't know. This one has holes poked in the bottom of the bucket though. Before I took it into the school, I didn't know how much the kids were going to water it and stuff, so I changed it from, these two do not have holes poked in the bottom, this one does, so I think I'm going to have to pay a little bit closer attention to watering that, not to mention there's 5 plants in there instead of just 1, so I really should thin them out, but I feel bad doing that kind of thing, so I'm just going to let that one grow and see what becomes of it. Probably, out of all likelihood, I won't get very many pumpkins off of it, which is fine. The whole reason for it is not to harvest 10,000 pumpkins that are the size of cars. This one is just to to show kids, and my son's seen this at school every day, so I can then show him, this is the ones you planted at school and they're doing really well, and then these are the ones that me and him planted at home. I think I did mention he was really sad that he had lost one of the pumpkins, so I ended up having him plant these by hand, and we've been planting and we've been watering them and everything, so hopefully he'll now be able to see these are the ones we planted at home, and then this is the one we planted at school, and just kind of see the difference and see how everything grows, and kind of hopefully teach him about taking care of the plants, this one and these, and hopefully he'll learn to, take care of plants and how to raise them and what to do and everything. Not the best a teacher, but, I certainly do all right, I think. Well, things are growing at least, so. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment if you want. Really enjoy when you guys do. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later.